Okay guys, good news for everyone who loves Arcane, and I'm saying that because I know most people who watch my videos are people who love Arcane, but obviously the other people who probably are expecting the Riot MMO or other things which Riot Games is most likely going to release in the next decade. The idea is that all of these will be funded thanks to one skin. That's an exaggeration. It's multiple skins in the same tier, which is extremely expensive. Yes, I'm speaking about the latest Hall of Legends skin for Kaisa. I made a separate video about that, so I'm not gonna go into each tier, how expensive each one of them is, but the highest tier is $400 and goes upwards to $500, or at least here in Romania it's about $500 if you make the conversion. Apparently in China it's $400. But why am I speaking about China? It's because we have some stats released in regards to the skin being released in that region, and honestly I'm the type of person who loves reading this stuff the same way I did last time whenever they released the Ari skin. The Ari skin for Faker made $2.4 million as far as I remember in the first few hours, and this one for Uzi made $3.2 million within a couple of hours, and that's absolutely insane. But honestly I'm not that surprised because it's the Chinese, and Uzi is Chinese, so obviously the people from China will find motivation in that whenever they are thinking about buying the skin. Not only that, but I know that in Counter-Strike, for example, the Chinese invest a lot of money on digital items. And many times you will be able to sell a skin for much more than you bought it for. Either way, in this case, you cannot sell a skin, and on paper you cannot sell an account. I'm saying on paper because I know that people are selling accounts, and maybe that is another reason people are much more willing to spend a lot of money on these extremely expensive skins. Of course, if you check the official social media account for League of Legends, you will see a lot of people who are unhappy with these very expensive skins. And well, it doesn't really work, as you can see right here. Am I saying that people should stop boycotting? No, they are free to do whatever they want. When it comes to how much they can make from this, let's say the number goes up to 10,000 people. That is $4 million. 100,000 people, it's $40 million. As a comparison, Arcane is worth $250 million. Sure, it's not as much as Arcane, but if you consider all the other tiers, because for example, the $20 pass holds a lot of value and many people are gonna buy it, right? In addition to this, we have the gacha system and the previous Hall of Legends skin. So yes, they make a ton of money. Well, with all of that being said, we cannot forget that this year they are going to release their fighting game to XKO, then also Riftbound. I already pre-ordered a pack. We'll see if I'm gonna pre-order more. But in addition to this, maybe they are going to announce other projects. Does it mean that they are going to announce the next Arcane spin-off? Probably not, considering the latest interviews where Christian Ling mentioned that they're in the phase of investing in people. So because of that, I lowered my expectations when it comes to any announcement being made. With all of that being said, you can tell me your own opinion in the comment section, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I almost have 2 million subscribers. Thanks.